I got a tournament tomorrow, and I said I'd swear off political stuff for it, but because of this Norway thing, I just want to put out a quick video. We've got 3 targets all blamed on one lone nut so far. I'm not buying it. Just for one, we've got the second largest exporter of oil outside the Middle East, which just cut off oil to Israel because of Israel's apartheid, and the oil ministry gets bombed. The Prime Minister has agreed to recognize the Palestinian state, and his office gets bombed. And the island retreat held a pro-Palestinian rally the day before the shooting, and it gets shot up by a gunman dressed as a cop who kills 87 people. The media keeps saying that a right-winger did it. This is after pulling back from the crazy Muslim assumptions and, what was it, the Jihad Help Crew or whatever crap they came out with. That's been debunked because they caught the man who was shooting people, and he isn't a Muslim, he's a die-hard Christian. He's a Christian Zionist, according to Wake Up From Your Slumber. I don't doubt it. I've only read a portion of his rantings, and he seems to be as, anti-immigrant nut, whatever. On the news in Japan, I was talking about this guy's friend who said that this guy, this 32-year-old, was angry about the Labour Party's policies. Which policies, I'm wondering, considering the 3 targets that were bombed and shot up? Was this right-winger a Christian Zionist? I'd take a bet on that. And lastly, it is very, very doubtful, to me anyway, that this psycho acted alone. Where did he get all these guns and bombs and police uniform from? He had a bag full of weapons. It's not like the US where you can just go to the store and buy that stuff. And he had a boat. So they're saying he set up bombs or a car bomb or whatever in Oslo, blew up a portion of the oil ministry and the Prime Minister's office, killed some people there, went 30 kilometers across, got in his boat, went to an island retreat with a bag full of guns in a police uniform, convinced people to gather around him, and then started shooting them all. And there were even some reports saying there were bombs set in a hotel on the island where he shot those kids. So he set that up as well. It's getting less and less likely he did this by himself. Also, why was his whole Facebook page in English? And why are his rantings also in English? If this is some anti-immigration nationalist nut like they are painting him out to be, wouldn't you think he'd use his native language? If not to argue, at least for his Facebook description, even his book list is all in English, all books written in English. Now, who is that actually addressed to? Who is his real audience here? Think about it. Fortunately, Jens Stoltenberg, the Norwegian Prime Minister, is saying that they will not be bombed into silence. Apparently, he has a hunch as to what's going on and what the motives probably were. It was just on July 20th that Norway announced that they would support Palestinian statehood. And then they have a Palestinian rally by the Labour Party on this island retreat. And they block oil to Israel. All 3 get either bombed or shot up by a right-wing Christian nut. Something to think about. I'm sure more information will come out in the future after this video. I'm just putting my 2 cents out there. I've got a jiu-jitsu tournament to worry about, so I hope you guys enjoyed Word by Deception, by the way. If you haven't seen that, go back and look at it. Check out Rise 2 Cents, whatreallyhappened.com, and other sites for updates, and Rise 2 Cents on Facebook, Anti-Zionist, for more information about Norway. And you guys, and I've talked to you before, I sent a DVD out there actually, I know to somebody in Norway. Get in touch with me, let me know what your news is saying, let me know what's going on. See ya.